Welcome to the second day of the Quezon City 10-Ball Open. And our first TV table match will be between Jeffrey Ignacio and Asis Tadique. But before we begin, a short message from our mayor, Joy Belmonte.
Good day, everyone. I appreciate all of you for being with us here today. Before we commence, I would like to welcome you all to our very first Quezon City 10-Ball Open. After all the immense challenges that our nation and the rest of the world have faced, our esteemed billiard event is now finally happening. Our country and the sport of billiards have a long-standing relationship. As Filipinos, we have embraced billiards as a part of our culture. So much so that we were able to produce some of the sport's Hall of Famers and legends, from Efren Bata Reyes and Francisco Django Bustamante, to Ronnie Alcano, Dennis Orculio, and other reputable names in the industry. They have given our country an identity and have represented us throughout numerous championships internationally. With this, I personally believe that we have a considerable amount of potential talent out there waiting to be discovered, developed, and set out into the world. Our goal with this auspicious event is to flick our searchlights on to uncover new pool artists and to place Quezon City on the map as the billiard capital of the Philippines and hopefully the world. With the amount of pride that the sport and our talents have given our nation, my support for billiards and especially our players will never cease. Before I end, I would like to give my thanks to the Billiard Managers and Players Association of the Philippines for your willingness to uphold pool in this country. It is with your determination that we are able to team up and create a healthy culture of competition in our community. Thank you as well for cooperating with us in guaranteeing the health and safety of everyone involved. Secondly, I would also like to extend my gratitude to our brave players for taking part and showing their unwavering love for this sport. And lastly, thank you everyone for your steadfast support. It is my deepest desire that Quezon City 10-Ball Open will not just bring joy and entertainment, but also dignity and honor to us all. And with that, I wish everyone the best of luck. Thank you.
And we are about to start, but first, syempre may katanungan tayo mga idol. Ano ang gagawin mo sa 250,000 pesos kung sakasakaling manalo?
Di ba sa sugal? Tatalpa ko na lang.
Yan ang sagot doon. Alright. Champ Jeffrey Ignacio, anong gagawin mo sa 250 kung sakasakaling manalo?
Unang-una, syempre, isa-save ko para pang-suporta dito sa aking pamilya. Syempre, lalo na ngayon, mahirap pang kumita. So, isa-save ko siya habang hindi pa ganun kaluwag ang mundo ngayon.
Ayan, magandang sagot yan. Tsaka ito, ano bang sa tingin mo yung mga ginagawa ng Bugsy Promotions dito sa mga billiard events natin?
Nagpapasalamat ako kay Boss Perry sa Mariano family dahil kahit papaano unti-unting nabubuhay ang bilyar dito sa Pilipinas dahil sa ginagawa niyang ganitong event. So, ayun, hopefully tuloy-tuloy yung ganitong event. Napakaganda.
Alright, so eto na nga. Good luck sa inyong dalawa and we're about to begin. Stay with us. This is the match between Jeffrey Ignacio and Asis Tadique. All right, and Mr. Manny Argonza is here with us.
Hello, good afternoon, AJ, and welcome back to
afternoon.
everyone to Sharks 10 Ball Showdown.
All right, so grabe. Akala ko kanina, Jeffrey De Luna, yung pala Jeffrey Ignacio.
Jeffrey
Nga.
Ignacio.
Oo. Ayan, Asis Tadique. Yung kwento mo nga kanina, Sir Manny, nakita mo si Asis Tadique way back.
Way back, I mean, he was still a young player back then. Mas nauna ko nga nakita tong si Asis Tadique kesa kay Jeff Ignacio eh.
Kasi parang lately lang ata si Jeff, no?
Yes, I mean, I've been hearing a lot of good things about Jeff Ignacio back in the day. Pero ano siya eh, he used to play exclusively sa Las Piñas, sa Pilar Village. And
Pilar
originally, he was called Jeff Pilar. Pero,
Kaya pala.
Oo.
Kaya pala kanina sabi mo, Jeff Pilar.
mm-mm.
Umanong ka. Ayun, yung pala yun. Okay, so on your screens right now is
Asis Tadique.
And that break is brought to us by Bet and Win,
I believe,
Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
I believe to si Asis Tadique, if I'm not mistaken, he's better known locally as Ado. Tama ba?
Ado, Asis Tadique. Oo nga, parang yun nga.
Ayun nga, no?
Tama. And kanina itong si naunang nag-practice itong si Asis Tadique. Mainit ng tira. Tingnan natin.
The better known player here between these two is tong si Jeff Ignacio.
Yes.
Jeff Ignacio is an international campaigner as well. He's been all over Asia, in the US, I believe. However, you cannot discount ang galing din itong si Asis
Yes,
Tadique.
oo.
Skill-wise, this is one of those people who are also very much capable, lesser known, pero very much capable of beating top players. And the way that he's taking care of business right now on the table is reinforcement of what I just said. Tingnan mo yan, no? From break up to these last 3 remaining balls, no? It's almost like as if this guy is a monster on the table
That's
who's
right.
just gobbling up those balls, making them disappear one by one with precision aim and perfect control on the cue ball.
Well, he fell a bit short here, but mukhang walang problema naman dito.
Ooh.
Well, that's
AJ.
what we call our commentator's curse.
That's on you, man. That's on you.
Oh no. Alright, so ito naman si Jeffrey Ignacio. Hindi na iwanan ng madaling tira dito sa G's. Pero itong si Jeffrey talagang malupit magpina to ng bola. Nakikita kong pinipina niya, gabuhok. Pero kinol nga niya to sa may corner for a bank. Well,
Jeffrey knew that the bank shot that way was a low percentage shot. Hence, he opted to have distance, with the cue ball. But Asis Tadique returns to the table, successfully pockets the 10. Okay. So Asis Tadique starts off the game with a 1 point lead over Jeffrey Ignacio.
all right. So, syempre, nais nating pasalamatan ating mga major sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslob, Cebu, Aqua V, V Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Karex Kayanong ng Target on air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Rapa Commercial, Flash TV, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, and Hard Time Sports Bar sa Quezon City.
Okay. Again, continuing with this elimination stage, ladies and gentlemen, it is still a race to 8 affair. Winner breaks. So with that, Asis Tadique will return to the table for his second break.
Shoutout kay Jericho Banyares. Idol daw niya si Asis Tadique. Alright. Happy viewing, Panday. And this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Bugsy Promotions, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
All right. Asis Tadique broke the rack. However, this time he wasn't successful in making a ball on the break, which brings up here Jeffrey Ignacio. Jeffrey Ignacio with a good look at the one ball, but so let's see what he can do.
Nice control there.
That was very creative. He hit that cue ball with a lot of inside English to lessen the angle of it going out from the rail. Oh, almost. That miss brings back Asis Tadique here on the table. So let's see what he can do with this open table here. Took care of the 2, drew back a long way to get to the 3, but however didn't quite get there as planned. So he needs to make this cue ball travel a bit. Needs to come back 2 or 3 rails. Doesn't want to hit that 6. AJ, he wanted that behind the 6.
Behind the 6.
Okay,
Ayun.
get perfect position for the pink 4. But,
well, may kita pa rin naman.
kita pa rin. He still has a pretty good shot here.
At mukhang di ata lusot dito sa may 8. Ito yung sinisilip ni Asis Tadique. Oh.
Oo nga, no? Parang hindi nga lusot, pero mukhang pabababain niya na lang tong pato sa likod ng
Wow.
8.
Wow, look at that.
That's not a bad result.
Ayan, shoutout kay Azar Sagrav Inavoig. Aba, baliktad kasi. Shoutout from Cabuyao, Laguna, supporting Jolo Aspuria and Team Wild Blue Juniors. Ayan. Happy viewing sa inyo.
Okay. Jeffrey Ignacio, after a wonderful shot on the 3, or rather the pink 4, then now on the 6. Okay. Now, Jeffrey Ignacio here, after a recovery shot, seems to now be in good position to round out the table. He overshot his position a bit here on the black 8. Okay. He has more of an angle now than what he should have. But Jeffrey just says, no problem.
Wow, that quick.
And again, AJ, he again overran his
Position,
target
Dixon,
position by at least a feet. At least 1 foot here.
Wow, nicely done.
Good
Loading
recovery.
that cue ball with a lot of inside.
All right.
So it's 1 game apiece.
Ignacio asserting himself on the table. And with that, EJ,
Syempre, nice natin pasalamatan ang ating mga major sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslob, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Karex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Rapa Commercial, Flash TV, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, and Hard Time Sports Bar sa Quezon City.
okay. Both these players are, as I said earlier, they're very good players and both decorated, battle-scarred, battle-torn, battle-tested.
Talagang subok.
Subok
diba?
na tong mga to.
talaga. Oo. Jeffrey Ignacio to break. Tubong Las Piñas, 28 years old. And that break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
Jeffrey Ignacio with a powerful break. However, nothing finds itself down table. I mean, down into a pocket. Oh, si Eric Espinosa says, Ignacio ako.
All right. Happy viewing po.
Jeffrey Ignacio with, Asis Tadique with an uncharacteristic miss on the 1 ball brings back Jeffrey Ignacio.
Pansin ko kay Jeffrey, may may mga gear. Meron siyang point and shoot lang talaga. Tapos may mga times na talagang medyo nag-iisip siya, tinatagalan niya yung mga tira. Mga nakaraang mga laban niya dito sa Sharks.
Well, I like that observation, AJ, no? Ako, I believe every good sportsman needs to be able to adjust to different
Situations.
Different competition situations and environments. And the way you described it, it sounds to me that Jeffrey Ignacio is doing just that. However, he keeps finding himself overrunning his positions.
Yeah, that's right. Pero ang importante,
Nakaka-recover siya.
Oo. And with this, Jeffrey Ignacio looking to lead with 1 win. There you go. 2-1 in favor of Jeffrey Ignacio. And of course, we would like to thank our major sponsors for this event, Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslob, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao. Mudcakes by V. Karex Kayanong ng target on air sa DZME 1530 kHz. Ropa Commercial. Flash TV. Bet and Win Gaming Corporation and Hard Time Sports Bar sa Quezon City.
All right, and to all of you watching us over at YouTube and Facebook Live, please don't hesitate to shout out for your favorite players. Come on, guys, cheer them on. Tulungan nyo
Yeah.
sila paano manalo.
Eto, si Legion Barrios. Ignacio, ako dyan. Sabi niya. Tapos we have JP Ong. Shout out. RJ Molina Tugano. Ayan. Happy viewing po sa inyo.
All right, and ang billiard tip ni JP Ong is di bali nagkamali sa speed sa cue ball basta tama angle. Ang masama pag sobra tapos napahirapan pa.
Ayan.
Oo nga naman.
Happy viewing, JP.
Shout out paring Manny Argonza and AJ Ong.
Alright.
Yes, yan. Pwede nyo rin naman syempre i-cheer on ang inyong mga magagaling na commentator, no? Para naman ganahan tayo.
And that break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
And pa-shoutout din daw to Blaze Martin,
Blaze
watching
Martin.
from Qatar.
Wow. Happy viewing.
JL Manila, thank you sir. Thank you po sa inyong pag-cheer din sa amin.
Alright. And we have JR Baldomero. Shout out Fort McMurray, Alberta. Happy viewing.
All right, back to the action on the table. Okay, Jeffrey Ignacio surveying his next shot, which it looks to be the red 3. Now, ang tinitingnan dito ni Jeffrey is yung position ng 7. How does he want to attack that 7 ball?
Yun na nga oh. Yung window dito parang malamang hindi niya yun yung kukunin niyang area para sa cue ball. So he might nudge that or use it para itago ito. Tago siguro sa 8.
I think he's gonna be running from top table. Ooh, I don't think that's what he wanted.
Left an awkward shot here for Asis Tadique.
Well, Asis Tadique has a defensive option here wherein he can probably marry that 6 ball towards the 10 ball. However, I would say he has to get offensive here.
Just like that.
Just like that. Go for the offensive option.
Yeah. Aba, ang daming nagpapa-shoutout ngayon. Pero sige, go ahead, Sir Manny. Mamaya natin isa-shoutout tong mga Sharkanatics natin.
Okay, and ayun. Pa-shoutout din. Sino ba to? Yung JL. Ang daming nagpapa-shoutout, guys, no? Thank you sa mga lahat ng mga bumabate.
There you go.
Okay, Asis Tadique making the best of that miss from Jeffrey Ignacio, tying
now,
the score 2-2.
2 games apiece, that's right. And of course, we would like to thank our sponsors for this event: Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Karex Kayanong ng target on air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Ropa Commercial, Flash TV, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, and Hard Time Sports Bar in Quezon City. Ayan, marami nagpapa-shoutout dito. Sana makompleto natin. Yan, shoutout kay Jeffrey Ortiz, Onad Beranya, Stanley C. Tuico, J.R. Alcantara, Cholo Lin, Michael Dakanay, Packham Warwill, sino pa ba? Cesar Lacden, Jeffrey Tiglao, Jack Cruz. Ayan, ang dami.
Oo.
Alright.
And AJ, take a look, no? Talagang they're coming from all over the country and even from
Yeah.
abroad. Tugigaraw, Davao, no, Tanay. Ang dami.
Wow,
And,
maraming salamat po.
Ganda naman ng ganon. But
Yes.
bukod doon, mas maganda yung break ni Asis Tadique. May pumasok
wow.
several balls on the break with a good look at the lowest number ball on the table, which is now the blue 2.
That's right. Pati yung G's na ipasok niya. So, kailangan ibalik to sa spot.
Oy, si Sir Noel Palomar, pa-shoutout daw kay Randy Chosas Benjamin.
Shoutout po, Mr. Noel Palomar, and happy viewing.
All right. And on your screen, you can see Jeff Ignacio just chilling as he watches how Asis Tadique takes care of the rest of the table. Cholo Lin from Torrance, California. Asis pushed past the 8 ball. I don't think he has enough angle to keep flat on the 9 ball, but I'd say here, AJ, he'd probably go for a stop shot here. Keep the cue ball where the 8 is. Or if he elects to draw, he can also elect to draw. But push. Oh, I didn't realize he had enough angle to push forward. Akala ko diretso sa butas.
No.
But with this, nothing much to do with the 9 ball here. He just wants to keep that cue ball off the rail for an easy 10 on the opposite corner. There you go.
All right. And now, Asis Tadique leads 3-2 against Jeffrey Ignacio. And of course, we would like to thank again our major sponsors for this event: Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, Mudcakes by V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Carex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Ropo Commercial, Flash TV, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, Hard Time Sports Bar sa Quezon City.
Kanina AJ, may nagtanong sa akin sino palagay mong mananalo rito?
Sa dalawa.
Oh, sabi ko, alam mo, hindi ko masabi kung sino ang mananalo rito. Pero ang
Tight
sure
game, no?
kung sure ako hindi matatalo rito si Coach Monching Mystica.
Oo naman.
Walang katalo-talo si Coach Monching dito.
Oo naman, boundary itong si Coach Monching.
Hindi ko kasi kayang sagutin sino mananalo pero sigurado ako sa sagot kung sino ang hindi matatalo.
Sino hindi matatalo? That's right. O nga pala, meron siyang gustong pabatiin tong si Coach Ramon Mystica mamaya after this break ni Asis Tadique.
Tadique breaking from the box.
And that break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
Great action on the balls. However, nothing finds a pocket. Bringing in Jeffrey Ignacio to the table with a blocked view from the 1 ball. Okay sana yung 1 ball kasi ang lapit na sa butas kaso lang
Natatakpan siya.
natatakpan.
So push out. Very interesting push out ito.
Very interesting push out, pero I don't think ibabalik to ni Ado kasi this seems to be an obvious kick safe. But however, I'm
Binali.
wrong. Jeffrey Ignacio is actually returned to the table.
2 rails.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow. Oh, he made it, but
That
Okay lang.
was that was an obvious two-rail
save.
kick save. I was surprised to see that
Binalik
Tadique
niya.
actually returned it. And not only did Jeffrey get safe, he managed to pocket the 1 with a decent shot on the 2 ball. Here, I think the 2 passes the 8, rather the 10 ball into the corner pocket, and all he has to do, hold position for the 3. Ooh, he didn't want that.
Sinusubukan palusutin dito sa may G's.
Mm-mm.
Pero nakakip tong G's.
Medyo tinamaan yung Gis eh. That would have been perfect had it not hit the 10.
Yeah. Alright, so nais batiin ni Coach Monching Mystica ng belated happy birthday to Joanna Paula Galvez and belated Father's Day to his 2 kuyas, John Paul and Kaiser John Galvez of Las Vegas, Nevada. Alright. Happy viewing.
Jeffrey Ignacio taking the 3 to the side. Feathering the cue ball to the... Oh, I'm sorry. That was Asis Tadique. Now, going around 3 rails for position on the 5 ball. He wanted it a little more, like 6 inches
Para
further.
sa corner.
Oo,
Sana.
pero this will do. Mukhang hindi naman choosy itong si Ado eh. This will do.
Ayan, just like that.
Sometimes you just gotta take what the table gives you. Again, these balls are looking helpless against Asis Tadique.
That's right. 9 passes to 10, so dito to lusot.
Ayun, sabi ni
9.
Derfla Arevalo, sipatin mong maigi pare Ado at kilatisin mo pag makamit natin ang tagumpay.
Alright.
Ano ba yung parang motto yan ng isang alak. Napoleon Brandy ba yon? Yung
Parang tandoy yata.
or Tanduay Brandy. Ano ba yon? Yung
Lasapin mo ang
tamis.
tagumpay.
Oh, lasapin
Parang
mo ang
ganun
tagumpay.
no?
Oh, parang ganun eh. Tamis ng tagumpay.
But of course, we would like to thank our major sponsors for this event: Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslab, Cebu, Aqua V, Mudcakes by V, V Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Carex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Rapa Commercial, Flash TV, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, and Hard Time Sports Bar sa Quezon City.
Malay natin, no, AJ, next time, maging sponsor natin dito yung mga brandy brands na yun,
Pwede.
di ba?
Beke naman.
Oh, baki naman.
Beke naman.
And
Alright.
guys, to show your love for the commentators as well, you can also send us food and drink dito kung gusto nyo, ha?
Hindi. Ano, ang V Lugaw got us covered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course,
diba?
Bilugaw has us covered naman. Pero baka gusto nilang, magpadala ng beer.
Lumabas na yan. And that break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar. Alright, tirahin mo na adobo. Huwag mo na alalayan. So kasi adobo. Nakakagutom naman, no? Kayo talaga. May adobo naman sa Vilugaw.
May
Mamaya,
adobo
alam
naman
ko na
dito.
kung anong ordering ko, Sir Manny.
Oh, ganon.
Adobo ka ba mamaya?
Hindi, tapos na. Inuna
Tapos
ko na yung
kumain.
sa akin.
Aba, sige, mamaya.
Diyan ko
mag-adobo
na
ako.
kinuha lunch ko.
Sarap ng adobo nila dito eh.
Shoutout po kay Boss Onad Hernale ng Bacoor at sa tropang Kabsu.
Aba.
Mga Kabsu. Birthday niya ho ngayon. Salamat. Sabi ni Nonoy Manalili.
Ayan, happy birthday po and happy viewing po sa inyo.
All right, Jeffrey Ignacio back on the table, and he wants to reclaim the lead here.
Good job avoiding that 9 and gets good position here para sa pink 4. 2 rails forward. Center
Middle of-
table.
Yeah, center table for the 5. Ang ganda ng style dito ni Jeffrey. Simpleng-simple lang. He doesn't make the cue ball go around the table unnecessarily unless if he can find some other way to just find the simplest route.
That's right. The simpler, the better. Ika nga.
Mm-mm.
And good afternoon to Miss Eileen Tamayo. Ayan, happy viewing po.
Drawing back for the 10.
All right.
Okay, Jeffrey Ignacio closing the gap between him. Jeffrey Ignacio trailing 3-4 against Asis Tadique.
All right, and of course, we would like to thank our major sponsors for this event: Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslab, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudkicks by V, Karex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Rapa Commercial, Flash TV, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, Hard Time Sports Bar sa Quezon City.
To sabi ni Eric Virginal, pa-shout out from Dasmariñas, Cavite. At sa
Alright.
pambato namin si Baset Kingpin Mukaibat.
Ayan.
Actually, si Baset Mukaibat is also in this tournament.
Yes, oo. Kamustahin natin siguro mamaya
Mm-mm.
sa may hard times.
Sabi ni Raylan Espiritu Navarro, Ado is real heart. Real
All
heart.
right.
Crush mo ba si Ado, Raylan?
Biglang ganun. Happy viewing po sa inyo lahat. Pati na rin kay Bin M. Camillan from Zamboanga City.
Ado is real.
Ado is real.
Mm-mm.
That's right. And that break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar. Adobo is real.
Again, no, a dry break from Jeffrey Ignacio. Ignacio just can't get something to drop on his breaks.
Ayun na nga.
Okay, as a matter of fact, it's only been Ado Tadique here who has been successful just once. I think once or twice. Has it been twice already? I
Parang,
think once
oo.
pa lang siya naging successful on his break.
Ito, tinatanong ni Blaze Martin kung saan makikita yung tournament bracket. Sa Facebook page po, pwede natin silipin yung ating updated na tournament bracket.
Okay. Tadique shooting the long 2. And that is great speed control, AJ. Nakita mo yon. Despite that distance, he was able to control that cue ball perfectly in between the 4 and 7 to get good position on the 3.
That's right. Kasi yung tres, parang either corner pockets dito sa may left side ng ano natin.
Oo,
Parang
either
hindi lusot no?
you can shoot it down to the lower corner pocket or to the side.
Ginawa niya ng paraan.
Mhm.
Cue ball control.
Looks like he's going for the side here. Wow.
Nicely done.
Great control. This guy is showing a lot of heart against Jeffrey Ignacio. All right. Now, Tadique is going to be shooting at the purple 5 and is surveying the possible 6-9 combination down table. He's worried here, where will the 6 ball go after he shoots the combination?
Yeah, yun na nga. Depende kung saan siya lalanding dito.
Oh, that's perfect.
There
That
you go.
is perfect. That's what he wanted. Okay, with this, the 6 ball will track to
the
the
left,
upper
yeah.
left of the table. And he'll just shoot the cue ball here. Following to the rail, he'll shoot the 6 ball up table.
Well, yun sana rin yung inisip ko.
Oh.
Para dito na lang sila.
Oh,
Diba?
yun nga eh. But he
Well,
had other
look at this.
plans.
Look at this. Di ba? Pati yung pag-ikot ng size.
Oo, alam mo, hindi,
Na-control na ano rin.
hindi
Di ba?
ko ma-imagine na naisip ngayon. But it's an amazing result, AJ.
Yeah. Actually, yun din yung nasa isip ko kanina. Mamaya dito sila.
Oo
Diba?
nga eh.
Yung pato tsaka size. Inikot pa talaga.
Kaya sila tinawag na tirador at tayo tinawag na commentator.
Ayun. That's right.
Tsaka tagapalakpak.
Oo. Yun
Ganun
lang
yun
nga.
eh.
Hindi, pwede tayong tirador. Tirador ng lugaw.
Tirador
Oh, diba?
ng lugaw.
Alright.
Sabi nga ng kaibigan ko tirador ng kaning tutong. Oh my God.
Alright. There you go. Adobo is real. Ika nga, oh. Tinan mo naman. 5 games to 3 in favor of Asis Tadique. And of course, we would like to thank our major sponsors for this event. Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslob, Cebu, Aqua V, V Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Karax Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Ropa Commercial, Flash TV, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, Hard Time Sports Bar sa Quezon City.
And Eduardo Pagunuran Jr. is showing his appreciation to the organizers of this tournament.
Ayun.
Thank you rin sa inyo, Sir Eduardo,
Maraming
sa
salamat po.
pagtangkilik nyo sa ating mga events na ganito.
And we have Vener Perez watching from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Si Nats Valencia, sabi niya, commentator, tirador at emperador. Emperador. Inom na pala, no? At si Jericho Banyares, ang panday kasama natin ngayon. Sabi niya, good afternoon po sa inyo. Watching from Barangay Pitong Gatang. Happy viewing. And this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
Alam ko si Jericho is on the eastern side of Metro Manila.
Eastern side.
Just outside of Metro Manila. Pero ang alam kong Barangay Pitong Gatang sa Tondo eh.
Ganon. So, baka nasa Tondo tong si
Ewan ko kung
Panday.
nasa Tondo ngayon tong si Panday. Pansin mo, AJ, no? Si Ado yung nag-break ng huli. Again, nothing went down despite having a spread table. Okay? And bringing back in Jeffrey Ignacio.
Yes.
So talagang neither of them has a good handle on the break on this table.
Yeah, so far.
Oh, this is nice speed control.
Sakto. Yung tres para sa side.
Ang ganda, AJ. Wala akong masabi doon.
Talagang cue ball control.
Oo.
Nakitaan na naman tayo. It may look simple, pero grabe yun, di ba?
Oh.
Mahirap yun. Control talaga.
Those kinds of shots, you can only get that from, number one, having a lot of experience. Number two, having a lot of discipline to execute it that well. Okay. I'd imagine here that Jeffrey would probably draw into the 7 ball. No, but that'll do.
That'll do. Too much angle, but okay na rin siguro dito.
Yeah, he wanted less of an angle on the green 6, but I don't think he's going to complain about this. And again, Jeffrey
Wow.
Ignacio using the whole table for that shot and winding up perfect on
For
the
the
7.
7. Kung ako yun, siguro yung 7, dito na lang sa may kabilang corner eh.
Mm.
Papabaksakin ko na lang yung tiro doon sa 6 eh. Pinaikot sa 9, perfect dito sa may side.
Oo nga eh. Actually, I would have shot the same thing
Same
that you said, AJ.
Akala ko same na inikot sa 9.
No. I have to confess na I would have done the same thing you would have done.
Cobra. All right. So now,
The score is
well, 5 games to 3.
5
So,
games
assist
to
Tadique pa rin.
4.
Oh, 4. There you go. 5 games to 4 in favor of Asis Tadique.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we would like to thank Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslab, Cebu, Aquavi, Mudcakes by V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Carex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Rapa Commercial, Flash TV, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, and Hard Time Sports Bar in Quezon City.
All right, and nagpapa-shout si Omran Sotnas all the way.
Norman Santos.
Oh, Norman Santos from New Zealand.
There you go.
Meron din si Steve Lagi Romero from Kawayan City.
Lincoln
Fris Mendoza
Waulu.
from Binyan, Laguna. Yan, mga teritoryo ni Ado.
Ayun. Happy viewing po sa inyong lahat. The Cobra, Jeffrey Ignacio. And this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
Nothing down on Jeffrey Ignacio's break. However, so he has to return the table to Asis Tadique, a.k.a. Ado, with a perfect shot at the 1. This has been the story of the match so far. Okay, whoever has a shot after the break tends to win.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good. Walang problema dito sa layout. Ayan, shoutout kay Frank Huiso from Gentry Manor.
Oh, Tadique with an uncharacteristic miss on the 2 ball. I think he flinched there on the last moment of his pre-shot routine. Good thing he didn't really leave much here for Jeffrey Ignacio, who opts to take a safety. He wanted that behind the 3 ball, but didn't get there, leaving a long 2 ball here for Tadique, for Asis Tadique.
Ito, dito natin makikita yung hatak ni Ado. Nicely done.
Watching from Pasay, sabi ni Sir Atan Saturnino, one of the shark fanatics that we have here.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir. Thank you sa pagbating nyo.
Happy viewing, Atan Saturnino.
Genesis Manalo from Marilao, Bulacan. Oh, AJ, si Norman Santos may sinasabi sa'yo.
Ayun, Mr. Norman Santos, shout out to Lincoln Walu
Sige, ikaw na mag-pronounce
of
yan.
New Zealand who's watching right now.
Muaulu.
Muaulu. Lincoln Muaulu from New Zealand. Happy viewing.
And from Lipa naman, si Jemuel Marabe Karingal. Alright. Ito ngayon, tumitingin dito ng counter safety si Jeff Ignacio. But
Wow.
instead, he got a pocket.
I think hindi niya kinol yun.
Hindi niya kinol. So, this is going to be an option opportunity here for Asis Tadique. He has the option either to shoot at this pink 4 or to return the table back to Jeffrey Ignacio. But I can't remember with the layout like this. I can't think of a reason why he
Na
would
hindi.
return it.
Oo, di ba?
He has to capitalize on every opportunity he can at this level of the game.
Good afternoon to Mr. Rai Batalia. Happy viewing po. Kailan ka
Yes.
nasasali ng Sharks 9 Ball Showdown?
Kamusta po, Sir Rai? Papa-shoutout din si Coxie Almenanza.
All right, and the sexy thing, Mr. Joyren Ting. Good afternoon sa iyo.
Ay, yang si Mr. Joyren Ting. I have to
Yan.
agree. Sexy Ting talaga yan.
All right. Namimiss ka na namin dito, pati si Mr. Jerome Katipunan.
Sir Joyren, no, I heard na medyo may hawig yung mga experiences natin lately. I'm glad to see that you're back here.
Asis Tadique, 2 balls away. Nice draw there. All right.
Asis Tadique doesn't show any sign of intimidation from the more well-known Jeffrey Ignacio.
Jeffrey Ignacio, that's right. And Asis Tadique now leads 6-4 against Jeffrey Ignacio. And of course, we would like to thank our major sponsors for this event: Bugsy Promotions, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua-V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Carex Kayanong ng Target On Airs at DZME 1530 kHz, Rapa Commercial, Flash TV, Bet and Win, Gaming Corporation, and Hard Time Sports Bar in Quezon City.
Ayun, nagpapa-shoutout din si Yen Yen watching from Alaminos, Laguna, and Joan Cantoria Rehuso from Masbate. Oy, Sir AJ, si Sexy Ting. Sinasabi yung slogan mo.
Ah, ganun. And it's safe to say.
Safe to say.
Tay tayo dyan. At least wala pa naglalaro, di ba?
Oy, kanina nakaisa ka na.
Pero hindi naman sinabing, alam mo na,
Oo nga.
Aba, Black Tiger Bomb is watching with us, ang kapatid ni Carlo Biado, Chris Biado. Happy viewing. And this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
All right. Now, Asis Tadique broke there, and I believe finally he got something to go down.
This time meron nga.
This time meron.
And a good look on the one. And hello to Troy, NJ Pool player. Thank you very much for your undying support here dito sa Sharks 9 Ball Showdown and sa lahat ng events ng Bugsy Promotions. NJ Pool player, mabuhay ka.
Dito, no? 2 ball. Stop shot on the 2 ball. I imagine he will only do a stop shot here as well on the 3 ball. Or at least won't he doesn't need the cue ball here to do much traveling. I think he has a slight angle. That's it. Again, just another light draw, just a mini draw here from the 5, from the purple 5 to the green 6.
Kenneth Marte, bakit hindi nakasali si Carlo Biado? Ayan, Chris Biado, sagutin mo yung tanong ni Kenneth. Well, sa tingin ko ata dapat sasali si Carlo, pero since galing siyang ibang bansa, medyo hindi ata aabot kung ka-quarantine ng 2 linggo.
Push forward just a bit. There you go for the brown 7. I think he wanted here a little more angle. I mean less of an angle.
Yeah, just to be straight here for the side.
So I think
he's gonna run into this.
He's gonna
black.
nudge the black here, just a bit.
There you go. Nicely done.
And from here, he wants to go 1, maybe 2 rails to take the 9 ball to the side. Just like so. And just roll forward 1 rail to get to the 10. There you go.
Adobo is real. Yan na nga, oh.
Adobo just made it to the hill.
That's right.
I'm beginning to see a pattern here, AJ. Kahapon, the first match was with Jeffrey De Luna and the lesser-known Dean Mark Castronuevo.
That's right.
And Castronuevo beat De Luna by a similar scoreline of 8-3.
Yes.
Parang meron ba tong is there something
Ipangitain ba? Parang ganon.
Yeah.
It means that our underdogs are doing well. Di ba?
I see.
Siguro talagang nag-ensayo talaga sila every day.
Yun pala yun.
Para tumapat sa sa kalibre ng kanilang mga kalaban. Alright.
Right. Andito sa California si Carlo Biado, sabi ni Benji Rojas.
Ayun.
Nasa
Yan po
US pa pala.
kasagutan.
Roger Kailing from CDO. Papa-shoutout din. And the Santa Lucia Champs, sabi ni Jonas Bakilod.
And that break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Flash TV, and Hard Time Sports Bar.
All right. Asis Tadique breaking, but this time nothing down.
June Mark Medez, single elimination lang po ba ito? Well, sa first 4 days natin for groups A to D, double elimination yan. Tapos kapag nagkaroon na tayo ng top 32, saka po tayo magsi-single elimination.
Okay. Jeffrey just called the 1 to the corner pocket.
Laki ng hawig nga.
Not a bad attempt. He missed it, but it's not a bad attempt. All right. Now, Asis Tadique just called the 1 in the same corner. He wants to thin this off that side rail, okay, and then go all the way to the opposite side for the 2. He caught it thick. He didn't want too thick of a contact there.
Misses that one.
Jeffrey Ignacio trying to get an aggressive bank there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bern Marundan. Shout out to Shernan Kodia.
Idol AJ, do we have an idea who's the next, who are the next players after this one?
Nako, wala pa lang sinasabi sa atin. Pero yun nga ang nangyayari dito sa Hard Time Sports Bar yung ibang mga matches. So mamaya natin malalaman kung sino yung papanood natin dito sa TV table.
Now, on this situation, I can't tell ano ang iniisip ni Asis Tadique. I'm thinking that he looks to want to go to... Oh, he just called the 1-ball bank. I thought he was looking at the 10-ball... Whoa.
Wow. Wow.
Sabi
Produces
ni
a bank there.
Coach Monching, nice shot.
Of course, you heard the man.
Yeah, that was a great call. And however, he didn't wind up here with a feasible shot for the 2-ball. So, safety option. He wants to marry the 2-ball to that 10-ball and send the cue ball downstairs. Behind the 3 will work.
That's right.
Behind the 3 will work.
Good job.
Okay, Ignacio.
2 rails.
No choice here but to there. 2 rail hit.
Ito si Reverter Bartolata. Ayan, baliktad kasi. Ayan, maraming salamat po.
Asis Tadique replying with the safety of his own. Got the cue ball between the 4 and 5 there. Ignacio coming off coming off the long rail. Containment safety. Oh, he's not gonna like what he's gonna come back to after this shot.
And hello to Mr. Aldrin Ulat and congratulations sa iyong championship kagabi.
Ayan, si Champ Aldrin.
Yan.
Oh, and that was an error from Asis Tadique. He wanted that behind
the brown.
The brown 7. But he shot it with a little more juice than he should, which gives Ignacio here a chance to run out the table. 2-ball to the long corner. 3-ball going into the side. I think, hang on. Does he have enough angle here to create? Oh, okay.
There you go.
There you go. He did. Came back out perfectly for the 5. Again, wants to come up to roughly the same area for the 6.
I think he might just end this rack.
No.
Oops, wait lang. Nakamali ako. Nainbog na sa utak ko.
He just took short side position there for the 7. Well, there's too much of an angle here, more than he wanted. He wanted this like 2 inches, less, but this is still makeable for him. Ooh,
Nako,
that was too thin.
it was. It looked good at first, pero bumuka yung bola doon. Asis Tadique back at the table here with 4 balls. Maraming salamat sa pagsagot, Miss Giona Christine Gregorio. Shout out sa inyo ni Johan Chua. Happy viewing.
Ayon. Good afternoon, Jonah. Asis Tadique here and is looking to close out the party.
There you go. We have our winner. Asis Tadique beats Jeffrey Ignacio 8-4.
All right, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we'll be right back.